Here we go. Nutrients in soil. So, I'm going to read this, okay, and then we're going to go ahead and start the activity. Okay? It says, some people think that soil is food for plants, but that's not true. Plants make their own food through the process called, can you read that word?
Photosynthesis.
Good. Photosynthesis. Very good. Now, this food is stored in the plant, okay, as sugar or starch. Sugar and starch provide the plants with what energy it needs for growth, right? Now, what do you know about plants?
It needs sun.
It needs the sun.
To grow.
What else?
Water.
Water. So plants need water.
It needs the air.
They need air. Very good. What else do plants need?
Soil.
Yeah, definitely. Soil, right?
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer. That's a good one. Now, do all plants need fertilizer?
Depends.
It depends, right? Like on what?
What plant it is.
What plant it is.
What platform it's on.
Oh, wow. Good job. Like where you can find the plant. Very good. So today we're going to fill in. We're going to use a puzzle to determine. Oh, you have it. Thank you. We're going to use a puzzle to determine, you know, what it is plants actually do use and what do they need. Okay? So here we go. So let's put this puzzle together. You guys do that. Okay. You put it together.
So the sun would be right. So the plant, water, plant.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where does that go? Where would you put that? Let it fit. Where would that piece go? Up here? Let's see. Does it fit? Okay, the bottom. Alright. Yep. Good job. Now what does that thing look like?
The root.
Yeah. Right? Doesn't it look like the roots? Good job. Alright. So, now, here's the picture. I'm going to have you start reading what it says here, okay? And you guys are going to take turns reading these, okay? So why don't you start here?
Which they get from the air. They use this to make their own food.
Good job.
Plants need sunlight. This provides the energy plants need to make their own food.
Plants need water to make their own food. Water also helps plants absorb
Nutrients. Good job. Nutrients. Yes. All right. Let's start reading that part. Okay, go for it.
In addition to the food they have themselves, plants need certain chemicals called nutrients. To grow. These nutrients include nitrogen, phosphorus, and single letter of
Oh, wait. Phosphorus and
potassium.
good job. Potassium. Good.
Each of these nutrients has a single letter observance. Nutrients is N.
Nitrogen is
Nitrogen is N. Phosphorus is P. Potassium is K.
Good job. K. Good job. That was hard, right? Those words are hard. K, as you can see in that little figurine. Nitrogen is with an N, capital N. And phosphorus is with a P. Yep. There you go. Perfect. Now, as you all know, soil isn't perfect sometimes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we know that, right? Where would you find soil that's not perfect? That's not that good? What do you think? Can you speak up and say it again? The desert. Very good. Why is the desert soil not that good?
It's rocks. They're small, broken up rocks.
It's a bunch of small broken up rocks, so that soil is what? Too what?
Too dry.
Dry? Yeah. What do you think? Oh, good job. There's no water for the plants because the soil is too dry. Very good. Now, in this activity, you probably noticed, okay, that there's like that bottom part, which is the soil. So it's all about the soil today, right? We already know what plants need to grow. And how do we know that? How did you know before we even started this whole unit what plants needed? Who taught you that? Or how do you remember that stuff?
I remember that from kindergarten.
Kindergarten,
Because we
okay.
were planting.
Yeah? So when you were little, you guys planted stuff when you were little? Oh, nice. What about the stuff we planted here when we did this, when we started this lab? This unit?
Yes.
You learned more from it? Okay, did your plant grow? Little by little? Okay. What about yours? Did your plant grow?
Not really.
Not really. So there was something wrong with your soil maybe? Mm-hmm. But your soil was good, right? Good. Okay. So we're going to move on to figure out what the soil needs. Okay? Well, the plants need and the soil. All right, here we go. So this is soil card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah? Okay. Now, this is how you do this. We're going to put this, remember these are the roots, right? We're going to put this under the plant. Okay? Now, by looking at this, these little symbols represent the nutrients. Those 3 very important chemicals, right? Do you remember the name of the chemicals? Here's the hint. Here's the circle. Can you read that? Yeah, nitrogen. Okay. Speak up a little louder so we can hear you. Read this one. What is this one?
Phosphorus.
Good job. You got it this time. You got it. Yes, phosphorus. And this one. It's a little hard too. Say it out loud. Potassium. Very good. Now, if you look at this, what type of nutrients does this soil card have? Just by looking at that card. Which nutrients does it have?
All of them?
Does it have all of them?
Oh, no. It doesn't have any of them.
Do you agree? Why?
Because of
Look at the white. Yeah, because there's none, right? Because they're blank. You see that? So it's missing that, that, and that. Is this good soil?
No.
No, I agree. No. So we need to buy a fertilizer for it, right? Remember how we did it with our plants? We need to buy a fertilizer. So we need to go to Home Depot and buy some fertilizer. So here are the recommendations of what fertilizer you can use. Ready? Here it is. If you look closely, here are different types of fertilizers, A through F. Now these fertilizers contain the important 3 nutrients that we need, right? The N, the P, and the K. The nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Now, as we know that this one is really bad soil, it has nothing in it, what do you recommend we buy? Which one?
I recommend the nitrogen and
No. Which fertilizer? A, B, C, D, E, or F? Which fertilizer should we go buy so we can add it to that
I
plant?
recommend
You say D? What do you recommend? You like A? Okay. Let's see why. So, why do you say A?
Because it has a little bit of phosphorus.
Oh, it only has a little bit of this one?
Yeah.
And it has more of those two?
Yeah.
Yeah. But why do you want to pick something that has low phosphorus? This one has nothing in it. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, it has pretty even amounts. 20, 10, and 20. But this one's still a little lower. Now, you said you recommend D. Look at his one, the one he picked. D. 20, 20, 20. Why that one?
I chose that. I recommend that one because it has more of everything. It has 20 nitrogen, 20 phosphorus,
Phosphorus.
and it has 20 potassium.
Good job. So do you see how he figured that out? It has even amounts of these because it's more complete, right? Remember how we were talking about when you go to the store, you just buy a multi-purpose fertilizer, right? Where you could just add it to anything. That is a multi-purpose fertilizer, right? Because it has even amounts of stuff. Now, if you want to be very specific to, let's say you want to grow, I don't know, corn. I know that corn for sure needs a lot of nitrogen. So you would have to buy something that has high amounts of nitrogen and lower of the other two, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. So that is card number 1. Why don't you put it into your computer, write down the fertilizer you recommended. Okay? Now, before you do that, you probably noticed that it's asking you, card number 1, which nutrients are present? Which nutrients does this soil have? So what did we say about that? Has none. Perfect. You write the word none, right? Nice. Good. All right. You have to have which nutrients, okay, you said none. Perfect. Now, which nutrients are missing? Just by looking at that. It's missing all of them, right? So can you please mention the names? Now, don't type in a whole name, right? Just type in the capital letter for it, okay? So you have the N, the P, and the K. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Good job. Yeah? Nice. All right. You are done. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to recommend which one. Yeah, D. Yep. D. All right. Nice. Good job. You're ahead of me. Okay. Know how to do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you think you can do it on your own now?
Yeah.
Can you help each other out and talk to each other? Yeah? Okay, I want to hear you talk. Okay, I want to hear you talk, mainly you, okay? All right. Here we go. Here is the rest of the cards. Go.
Okay, so card number 3. So this one already has K. So we gotta look for one on this that has N or P. So the one I would recommend